Hey guys, I'm Krista Coupons. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the items that are going to be a penny at Dollar General. I have lots to go over with you. I will tell you, I know that I talk a lot. I do believe what I'm going to tell you in this video is important to you. So please listen, but if you refuse to listen, uh, I will be posting the Dollar General penny list on Monday on my YouTube channel, as I always do with visuals. So you're welcome to come back Monday and watch that video if you don't want to do like a live long video. Typically, when we do live videos, they're like an hour long. When I do a pre-recorded video Monday at 11 a.m. for the penny list, I try my best to do it as a pre-recorded video in less than 10 minutes. So I don't know why you wouldn't have time, because you should be stuck in the house with nothing to do. But I am so shocked because I told Jason, I was like, I just want to go sit in the parking lot. I'm not going in the store. And so he argued with me a bit about that. And I was like, look, you're not my real dad. You're not going to tell me what to do. I want to go sit in the parking lot. I'm going to sit in the parking lot and nobody's going to stop me. But anyway, I come out and I'm shocked. I am utterly pissed off and shocked that the world, like, there's so many people out and about. There's people walking around. There's people over here shopping. There's people at Gabe's, at a clothing store. So, and I'm just shocked, I guess, because I've been quarantining myself and my family. I mean, we haven't left the house for days. And granted, I'm sitting in the parking lot, so I left my house. But I'm just shocked. Are you guys shocked with me? So, having said that, I do want to add, before we get into the penny list and the clearance and the, I guess, changes of me posting the penny list that I think you will want to know. Oh shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I am in no way endorsing that you guys leave your house. If you can stay in and not leave your house, bravo to you. One thing that I do recommend that you do is do the 2020 census. It's the first year that you can do that online. The census directly impacts us all. It kind of decides who gets like grant money and stuff from the federal government. So I put the link in my links to do the census in hopes that you guys would do it, and that would encourage you to do it. Also, I do not want to encourage you to run out to multiple Dollar General stores. I want you guys to stay safe. However, we do know a lot, based on financial reasons alone, most people do not have the ability to shop, and stock up for a month without having to leave their house. Most people live paycheck to paycheck and need to shop weekly or bi-weekly. And some of us are lucky enough to be able to shop monthly, but not everybody else. So stop your judgmental fucking bullshit. Was that hypocritical? Because I was just talking shit about everybody being out and about. I mean, but do they really need to be at the clothing store? I don't know. Also, I do have to say, every single time we talk about penny shopping at Dollar General, do not ask the Dollar General employees for penny items. Go in the store, look exactly for the items that I'm telling you. Now you can scan with the Dollar General couponing app to verify the price before you get up to the register. Make sure your location settings are on so it can figure out what store you're at and give you an accurate price. Also, do not call the store and ask them if they have these specific items. What you're doing when you're asking them or calling the store for penny items, you're alerting them that you're about to come look for those items. So don't do that. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be a Jamie. Be a Krista. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Don't be a Krista. All right. And then, I have gotten a gazillion emails, messages, comments, calls, everything. People are freaking out that they're scanning items in Dollar General and it says to give the item to the Dollar General employees. Like, you can't buy this item. Please give that, whatever it says. If that happens to you, let me tell you why that's happening. First of all, typically when you scan an item and it says that, it's supposed to be a recalled item that they would not be able to sell. But for some reason, the Dollar General app is glitching and it's saying that on items that it shouldn't be saying that on. So just be aware of that. And I don't know what to tell you if that's happening. I don't have a resolution because it's not happened to me and I'm not currently shopping inside of stores. So I can't give you a resolution. If you guys know any way to fix that, please, please, please inform the rest of us. Sometimes you do just have to take your kids. Sometimes you do just have to go to the store. It happens. And people are so judgmental. And I also want to mention, I'm going to get into the penny list, I promise. I'm sorry. Some people, you guys are just doing it in the wrong type of way. If you want to encourage people to stay home, then you really should be nice about it. Like, for example, on my video that I did yesterday or the other day when we talked about that, people were like, stay the fuck at home, assholes. Nobody is going to read a comment like that and be like, oh, Cindy's right. I should stay at home because I'm an asshole. Like Cindy said. Sorry, I had to move. The sun was upon me. And I did go through all the trouble of putting makeup on just for this video. So you're going to see it, okay? Now, my other concern with posting the penny list early, number one, the reason I want to do this, you guys know I've been posting the penny list Monday at 11 a.m. It just makes it easier so you know when to come back and you know when it's going to be posted, blah, 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 right? And also posting it Monday, it's like proven that it gives people less chances to hide the penny items. And so we're able to find them, and also it gives the Dollar General employees like proper time to do their job. And it also gives me time to put the pre-recorded visuals and video together, okay? Especially if it's a big penny list. Usually it takes me a few days. Because not all of my stores carry all of the items, right? So this morning it occurred to me, I was like, I should probably post the list as soon as I get it so they can make the decision of whether or not they want to go shopping on Tuesday. So especially now with Dollar General giving us a 5 off 25 for tomorrow, I know that's going to encourage a lot of you to go to the store and shop so you can save, right? And so maybe while you're there doing the 5 off 25, if you are going to be doing that, stay at home if you can. But if you are going to Dollar General, you can peek to see if they have these items and make a decision based on your current situation, if it's worth it to go on Tuesday for the penny list. That was kind of my thoughts. However, as you guys know, I have been working on a paid group. Last night, I figured out how much I had spent so far on the paid group. I've spent about $550 on the paid group, and then we had this happen and I'm kind of out $500. So it changes daily. Some days I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the paid group today, and then I'm like, can I charge people $1.99 a month and have like can I go to bed at night with that? You know what I mean? I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Okay. And just to be honest with you. So I don't know what to do. And if I do continue to do the paid group, I may not post the list early because I want to give those people the opportunity for what they paid for, you know? So I'm not going to guarantee you that I'm going to give you the list as soon as I get it. I'm just saying this is what we're doing today. We might continue to do it. I really don't know. Okay. Nonetheless, I will still always be posting the penny list Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on my YouTube channel. I will this week too. with visuals and all of that. Okay? Okay. So, our Dollar General penny list. Oh! I forgot to say one more thing, and I promise I'll get into it. I've decided from this point forward, I'm going to give you guys a prediction month by month. I've already completed this month's with a little help from my friend. Thank you, friend. We'll call her Cindy. Thanks, Cindy. So what this is on the first of every month, I will release a video no matter what date the first falls on, and it'll be the predictions for that month. Meaning, in the month of, what month are we in? For example, on April 1st, although I missed the first, but I'll still post this video. It's not really even a prediction. It's based on past, what's penny in the past years at Dollar General, because they typically do the same thing every single year. And so we've put this together. And so I'll be like, for the month of April, this should penny, this should penny, this should penny, and this is going to go on clearance. And that video will be posted the first of every month, but I decided to do this literally on the first of this month. So it'll be posted late this month, but for now on, it'll be the first of every month. So just so you know, I know a lot of you will be very excited about that. So give the video a thumbs up so my haters can talk shit. What's her name? And I am going to say that her name. I think her name's like Kendra or something like that. Krista's got to ask for a thumbs up 3 times in a video. You know what, Kendra? Who gives a fuck? You clearly watch my videos to know that, right? Anyway, moving on. So, another reason that we post a penny list on Monday too, by the way, is sometimes information trickles in. I think it was last week, we got most of the weekly updates on Saturday. So if I make this video today and you guys take it as a fact, like, which you should, but like, this is what the penny list is, I'm still going to post the video on Monday. One of the big reasons is because sometimes information trickles in. And so I might have more information on Monday than I do on Friday. So I highly recommend that you watch my video on Monday as well, okay? Plus, I do kind of need the views. So, Kendra, talk shit about that, okay? Anyway, so what's on our penny list is St. Patrick's Day items. And that's not that exciting, but there is some more exciting news. St. Patrick's Day, who gives a fuck? I don't. Do you guys? We don't care what she says. We love you. I know, but I just like them to know that I see that. You know what I mean? Like, I see you talking shit. And you know what? It'll be the same people who try to join our paid group later. And guess what? You won't be able to. So anyway, St. Patrick's Day. Nobody gives a flying fuck about St. Patrick's Day. I know I don't. If I see it in the store and I'm in the store, would I buy it? Maybe. I probably would just leave it for somebody else, to be honest with you. But there are some, that's all that's on our penny list, but there are some clearance updates. Now, the first clearance update is fall stationery is supposed to be 70% off. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no fucking clue what fall stationery is. I have no idea. Usually we get like an itemized list, which I have of the other clearance items and St. Patrick's Day. But it's a mystery to me what fall stationery is. Didn't the paper plates that had leaves on them, didn't they already penny when Harvest pennied? They did, right? Am I right about that? And so fall stationery might be like little notes and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe the football plates, the rest of the football plates, maybe. If you guys know, let me know. If you guys find anything like that that's 70% off, please, for the love of God, take a picture of the item and the UPC and email it to me. My email is kristaramsey6@gmail.com. Okay? Please. That will be so helpful. So when they penny, we know what to look for. Because at this point, I have no idea. So if they penny next week, we have no idea what they are. And then 90% off for winter and fall hardware. Now, that I do care about. I do. Because last year, when winter and fall hardware pennied, or maybe it was even 90% off. I don't remember. I try to wait until 90% off or a penny. But anyway, when I picked some up, not a lot, but I did get a couple of things, and I forgot that I had them, and I went looking through my stuff during winter, and I was like, oh shit, we have ice scrapers and this and that, and it was stuff we needed. So I don't like to get a huge amount of that kind of stuff, but I would pick some of that up. I do have a very detailed itemized list of fall and winter hardware, which is going to be 90% off. It will be in my video on Monday. Also, you guys, what I did before I went live, I posted all of this information on my website, thepennylist.com. So if you go to thepennylist.com, or the first link in the description box, and then go to the menu in the upper right hand corner, and then go to Dollar General Penny List, you can screenshot all of this information. There's also some, like, a few pictures there and stuff like that, but again, I'll have all of that information for you on Monday. Something that I want you guys to keep in mind is this is my job and it's how I make money. So if you guys go to the website, I do make a few cents. So go do that, please, so I can get a paycheck, for the love of God. Nothing about Brown Dot, no updates. So let's recap. Excuse me. There could be additional information in the video that I'm posting Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, don't ask the Dollar General employees for penny items. Also, I'm not encouraging you to go to the store, but I do think it's important we keep up with what's a penny and what's clearance. So when we can shop, we know what to look for. Also, don't be a judgmental asshole. Don't be a Jamie. Don't be a Kendra. And then St. Patrick's Day is going to penny. It's on the penny list for Tuesday, April 7th. So starting Tuesday, that will be a penny. It's not a penny today, starting Tuesday. And then also we have some clearance updates, 70% off fall stationery. We don't know what fall stationery is. And then we have 90% off fall and winter hardware. And we do have a very detailed itemized list of what that is. I'll be posting the itemized list along with pictures in my video on Monday at 11 a.m. on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And double check that you are subscribed, because sometimes YouTube will unsubscribe you. And when you do subscribe, it usually gives you the option to get occasional notifications or every notification. Make sure you get every notification so you can be my friend. And if you don't want to be my friend, well, that's hurtful. Kendra. My 4-year-old just saw Krista talking on the phone and said, Mommy, you're watching your favorite show again. Penny Dots. Aw, thank you so much for the super chat. Kiss my coffee cup. Oh my gosh, I might have to put that on a cup. Does this work at all stores? Yes. Typically, the penny list and clearance list is for all stores across the United States, for Dollar General at least, including Dollar General markets and Dollar General home stores. Now, I do think we might have a surprise penny list for the NCI stores, so you guys will have to keep up with the information on Tuesday as well. Keep in mind, if you are new to penny shopping, which obviously the person who asked that question is, These are items that the Dollar General employees are supposed to remove off the sales floor. They get a list and they're supposed to remove these items before Tuesday. When they don't remove the items, we find them in the store and we can purchase them for a penny. So you can't complain that you didn't find any items. It really is kind of a luck game, to be completely honest with you. It's also something that you kind of learn as you go. So the longer you do it, the more successful of a penny shopper you are. So hang in there. It's really hard at first, but you get used to it. I know. Do you know, I just randomly was thinking today, you know who I would like to be quarantined with? Post Malone. Damn it. I don't think you should make Don't Be a Jamie cups. I'm sure she will love that. I don't know. I don't really care. I think it's fun. Oh, let me tell you something. My, is he 14? Oh God. Do you guys do that when your kids get older? Like my son is like 11 years old in my head, and he's really like 14, but in my mind he's 11. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. But anyway, he's 14. He just turned 14. Last night, I was like, you have to get off the game and go like brush your teeth and blah, 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 blah. And he got mad at me and we got into a little, I don't want to say argument because it wasn't an argument. Because obviously I'm the boss and he's the kid. But anyway, he literally said to me, Mom, don't be a Karen. And you know what I said back without even thinking about it to my own son? Guess what I said? I'm going to give y'all a little guess what I said. Yes, I understand that's my 12-year-old. It's so weird. Guess what he said? Or guess what I said back to my son, to my own son? He said, don't be a Karen, Mom. And I said, don't be a Jamie, Kyle. And I was like, oh God, I called my son Jamie. It's the ultimate diss. So anyway, here we are. Jesus. Quarantine's really getting to me. And then I come out in the world and I'm just seeing people like as life as usual. And I'm like, what the hell am I quarantining for? If all these people are just shopping at Gabe's. Hobby Lobby is still open, for Christ's sake. I told my husband about Jamie. He's not a fan. Your grandbaby is a teenager, so much attitude. Yes, my son is he's always been very quiet and like thoughtful and sweet, I would say. But he is going through like this little state. Like I remember my mom used to say to me, and she'll laugh if she's watching this video, I am the adult, you are the child kind of thing. And I feel like that's where we're at. Like I do have to remind him that. And so now I know why my mom used to say that to me all the time. Because yeah, that's true. I'm trying to, but it is disappointing when you come out and see all these people. Like just walk. There was a girl come out of a store and she was eating something and I was like, really? Somebody made me a mask and I'm so grateful. One of you guys made me a mask and I got it in the mail. I have to wash it first. She told me to wash it and I would wash it anyway, of course, but I'm excited to see what it looks like. I'm dying to open it. And I think that's what's so frustrating for me, you guys, is because we keep talking about like okay, I'm going to post, like, I even made a post in the group. Do you guys want me to post the penny list now, or you want me to wait until Monday? And we continuously get these people who are saying, stay home, stay home, stay home. And it's frustrating for me because I'm like, I'm fucking staying home. Just because we're posting the penny list doesn't mean that we're running out and shopping. I know the majority of you are not. And if I thought that you guys were complete idiots and were just going to run out because there was a list, I wouldn't post it. But I know that's not the case. And I also know that, like, in my county, I guess this is probably why, too, people are out. There's only been 3 cases, and there's, like, no new cases. So would you be okay to go to the store? Probably. Should you stay home? Abso-fucking-lutely. Am I going to go to the store? No. I'm going to tell you I'm going to be at the end of this and I'm not getting it. I'm not getting this. I will not. And I will not, my family will not get it. I'm telling you right now, knock on wood. Jesus. But I'm going to go through great lengths to make sure that happens and everybody's okay. Because it's so scary. But anyway, I don't, it's just so frustrating, all those comments. Even though it's not a lot, and I think I kind of made it look like it was way worse than it was talking about it in that video. A lot of people were under the impression that I was getting those comments a lot. And there's not a lot of them, but we all know those like kind of negative comments really stand out from the positive ones. That's kind of a proven fact, right? And it's mostly on Facebook, not YouTube, but there's been a few on YouTube. I think why am I so behind in the comments? I think I want to do a video reading hate comments because it's so funny. I was looking to see if I had enough hate comments to do a video like that because I thought that would be a funny video. And I do have plenty, but I've been collecting them over months and months. But I don't know, would you guys be into that? The reason you couldn't do reading positive comments is because nobody would watch. Nobody would watch that. Although that would be better to highlight the positive instead of the negative. But the negative comments are funny. I think they're hilarious. And I will tell you, it really strokes my ego. So when people leave me negative comments in intent to hurt my feelings, it only, nothing gives me a bigger ego, and I'm just being really honest with you, than negative comments. If I don't get any negative comments for a while, I'm so fucking sad. Like, my channel is dying, and I'm irrelevant as fuck if I don't get negative comments. So if you want to make me feel good about myself, leave me some negative comments along the way. Same for people posting stuff like Jamie and Kendra and all them. It gives me such a big fucking head. These people are taking time out of their day to talk about me. I'm so important. You know what I mean? Anyway. If you're in their mouth, you're on their mind. That's a very good statement. It's very true. And you guys should remember that in your life too. Because I know it's not relatable because you guys, most of you don't have like a YouTube channel and people talking about you. But you got to remember that in real life too. When people like start rumors about you or talk about shit about you behind your back and you find out, you really have to turn that around in your mind and see that as a good thing. That just means you're relevant as fuck. How do I join the paid group? Okay, so there is an application that you can fill out on my website, thepennylist.com. The people in the paid group, because we have actually kind of started it already because we needed to test things out, but there's only like 10 people and it's like my team. My closest people. But once you're in the group, you're not going to be allowed to talk about it. If you talk about it, you're going to be evicted, period, right? And not everybody's going to get in. I'm only looking for the most trustworthy, loyal people. And you guys think, well, how are you going to know if they're trustworthy or loyal? And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you, we keep data on you guys. He's got a list. He's checking it twice. You feel me? Also, I may sometimes bait people a little bit. I have recently here a lot, just so we can find the bad seats. You know what I'm saying? You feel? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I'm glad you think I'm funny. I'm going to try to do a funny video soon. I don't know. I've never tried to be funny, but you guys tell me I'm funny all the time. I don't think I'm funny. But I'm going to try to do a funny video. If I post it, you'll know it was maybe kind of a success. But anyway, be on the lookout for that. So that should be coming at you pretty soon. I emailed a few times. I didn't get answers. So please don't expect that you're going to. Okay? Because eventually you will. But it's going to be a slow process. It's not like I'm going to open up a paid group and there's going to be 500 people in this paid group all of a sudden. It's going to be a slow process. And so it is important, those of you who really want in, just keep reminding me your name. Probably the more I see your name, the better. You know what I mean? As I said, we do kind of keep up. And lucky for me, like, I can search your name in a lot of places to see if you're active, if you've commented, if you've been loyal, and stuff like that. And I am so grateful of those of you who send me stuff when people share my stuff and don't give me credit, or even talk shit, and all of that, because it does give us a good idea, because it's so shocking to me, the people who will talk shit and think I don't see it, think I'll never see it, and then they like email me and say they want to join the paid group, and I'm like, yeah, okay. So just keep that in mind, and keep emailing me about it. I am going to get to the point where I'm not going to say anything about it, but I'm going to tell you that if you're one of those people who really want in, just keep emailing me. Why no clearance event that's posted? Because we're in the middle of I don't want to get demonetized again. That's why. And there's probably not going to be any, although I did get a notification from Dollar General this morning on my phone that said Easter is 50% off right now at Dollar General until the 5th, I think, or the 7th. Nonetheless, they're advertising 50% off clearance to get you in the store right now when you should be not in the store. Tells you a lot about Dollar General, doesn't it? Yes, Dollar General has some rough communication skills, that's for sure. Another YouTuber was talking about the trolls and how this has brought a lot of them out. It does. And not only that, to be honest with you, I think it is just a lot of people are bored, and they just need somebody to take it out on. And so I always keep that in mind too. You know, when people are negative to me, sometimes I'm just an easy target, and that's okay. I consider that. But like I said, it does stroke my ego. So you are mentioning it and not saying it? What do you mean? I'm going last Monday. We were out of toilet paper. I remember the horde of fast food napkins in my car. Save. Just wanted, just waited and got to Tuesday since I was already in there. I ended up, oh gosh, $187 worth for 33 cents. I was accepted into the group and found that Jane. And that's another thing. Let me say that since you said that. I should not did I already say this on YouTube? I said it in the Facebook group, I know. I should not have used her name. It just stood out to me for some reason. Normally I don't I wouldn't have remembered a name like that, but for some reason it stood out to me and I said her name, but I should have changed her name. I don't want you guys messaging people or being mean to them, even if they're mean to me. Like, I don't really give a shit. It doesn't hurt my feelings ever. No matter what people say to me, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It, honest to God, does not hurt my feelings. In fact, I get pretty excited about it. So don't attack people. Just ignore them. Life-changing event. That's a good idea. My spelling sucks too. Why lie about a clearance sale and not have a sale? I have no idea. I need your attitude. I didn't always have that attitude. I cried once about a comment that somebody left me, and I kind of I remember specifically when that was, and I was like, I that will never happen again. I will never let someone else hurt me ever again. You know, that doesn't know the truth or doesn't really know me or doesn't know the whole circumstance or whatever. And so it took me a long time to get to this place of not caring about that. But I got there, and it did take me a while, but I got there. You got to just work at it. All right. Anything else you want to say before we go? We've been 40 minutes. Don't forget to watch the video on Monday. Again, you can go to my website, thepennylist.com, linked in the description box of this video. It's helpful if you go there and look at it. Helps me kind of maintain a paycheck. How cold is it where you live? It's actually very warm today. It's a little chilly when the wind blows, but I'm hot in this hoodie. I swear I need your daily videos, and I'm working on the same thing. I'm still trying to make a video every single day, but it's hard. The struggle is real because there's like not a lot to talk about. But you guys gave me some ideas, and I did come up with a little list of things that I could make a video about that would be relevant to like saving money or helpful when we can go back and shop. So I'm working on that, and I appreciate your suggestions. If there's anything that you can think of, like, damn, that would be a really helpful video, please let me know. How about online deals? We do actually have 2 Facebook groups of online deals right now. I also have Telegram notifications, although sometimes we don't send, we only send the really important ones out on the Telegram notifications for online deals. But Susan has a Facebook group of online deals, and so do I, but I could post online deals on here sometimes. Do you guys remember like when I've done videos that were like, what do we call them? Like the weekly roundup of deals you need to do. Like from most of them were deals that you could do from home or like free samples and stuff like that. I might do something like that if I can find enough to make the video about. But the fact is, YouTube really doesn't favor if I make a video that's less than 10 minutes long. They kind of put me in timeout if I do that over and over again. Or if I make too many live videos, even it seems, in a row, and without throwing pre-recorded videos in there. So I have to kind of work with that too, but yeah. You work for Amazon warehouse. You are correct. If you let negative comments affect you, then they have control. So congrats on getting to the point where you are now. Yeah, you're giving them control of how you feel. And you have to decide for yourself how you feel. You can't leave that in other people's hands, especially people that don't even know you. Are you an Amazon influencer, Krista? No. I really hate the word influencer too. Isn't that such a stupid word? The Telegram chat is closed. I do have some waiting lists. I even have one on my YouTube community page. I do occasionally let people in there, especially people that I see a lot. Here's the thing. We have groups everywhere, and it's kind of a lot to manage. And there are only 3 of us, me, Susan, and Janet. Susan and Janet mostly do moderate the groups too, by the way. They do most of the footwork, which I'm so fucking appreciative. I could never repay them, and I don't pay them. But one day, when we grow really big, maybe I can pay them really well. But anyway, they do most of that. It's just a lot to manage. And so the Telegram, because it is so fast paced, it's unlike anything I've ever seen before. I could not get on there for a day, and I've missed 4,000 comments in a day. And there's only like 1,000 people in the group. So it's a little overwhelming. So I can't let that get too big because it just will be unmanageable. And there's already been points to where I was just ready to delete the Telegram. And so I'm just trying to avoid that. And I think the best way to avoid that is to let it like if I let it get too huge, then it's going to be unmanageable. And then eventually I'll have to delete it. But if you do ever get in the paid group, you will have the option eventually to be in a Telegram chat with other people in the paid group. Okay? So I guess I'm going to go. You guys have a good day. Be safe. Wear a mask if you can. They are saying now to wear masks. Not like medical masks, but if you can wear like even just a bandana or something like that. So I wanted to remind you guys, if you haven't seen that, only certain places are recommending it. But I've done a little research on the CDC website, and just from what I've read, if you can get some type of waterproof material, and do you know what I found is the same exact material as they make the, or it's very close, maybe not exact, but very close to the material that the masks are. There's a little boy in a mask right there, but he's touching it, and he's putting his hands inside the mask. Don't do that. Anyway, you know what it is? Thermacare patches, the ones that go around your waist, just in case you have any laying around your house. I happened to have had one on, took it off, laid it down, and then I looked at it and I was like, holy shit, that's the same material. And it is. It's waterproof. So if you can have something that's waterproof, and then like a 100% cotton fabric to put under it and sew you a mask, bam. But I tried to sew my mask and it didn't work out. So somebody told me want to mail it to me. I'm so excited to see it. A lot of people are saying like paper towels and stuff like that work. But from the CDC and other like medical things and stuff like that I've read, it depends on, a lot of it depends on how big the holes are in it. So take the paper towel or shop towel, whatever you said, and hold it up to the light, and you can see the holes and like how tightly woven it is. And you want something that's very tightly woven, because are actually 10 times smaller than bacteria. So that's really small. And I'm not a medical professional, but I did I wanted to make my own mask. So I did research a lot. But again, I tried to hand sew it and it just wouldn't even stay on my face. Because I couldn't get the, it was either covering my eyes or it wouldn't stay on my ears. One of the two, you know what I mean? If I, all right, I'm hanging up now. Stop talking to me. Give the video a thumbs up. And I'll see you Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I'll probably see you before that. I don't know about a coffee filter. I hadn't thought about that, but I bet you're right. I think those are very tightly woven, I bet. I bet that would be better than a paper towel. Bye.